Hi Virgo, welcome to my channel. My name is Kim. Today, Virgo, for a meditative session, you guys got Stag Spirit number 58. Take the lead. I'm seeing like a deer caught in headlights. I think you're going to be very surprised about something. I feel like this deer is you, right? Or the stag, sorry. The stag is you. And I think you've just been grounding yourself and trying to start the new year right. You see how the stag has feathers and flowers on her, I don't know if that's a horn, I don't know what that's called, but yeah. And I feel like you're kind of just chilling, like you're vibing, you're trying to be, calm and remain balanced, right? And I feel like someone might be coming up to you and maybe even surprising you with something, and I don't feel like you're expecting it, because again, I feel like you're just trying to remain grounded. You're trying to remain in balance. That's why I keep getting balance and calm and, not stressed out. Even though things might be coming up, you're just trying to remain chill. And I feel like there is something coming up and you're just going to be very surprised by it. That's all I'm getting with this. So let's see what this is about, Virgo. So Virgo, this reading is, you're about to be caught off guard, Virgo. And the catalyst, okay, so it's like a lot. So Virgo, I feel like you're meant to cut something off. You're meant to cut something off in your life. A page of wands in reverse, possibly. I think it could be a person. There's a situation around you right now that's imbalanced, and I feel like that's what you're meant to cut off, right? Because it's not a balanced situation, and I feel like it's like a divine timing thing, right? This is like a catalyst, Virgo, to starting something new. It's when you cut someone off or cut a thing off or stop doing something that you know isn't good for you, right? So as soon as you cut this off, it's a catalyst, because then we have the Ace of Wands and the Seneschal. So I feel like this thing that you're cutting off, the catalyst to this start, it's funny because we're already in this brand new beginning, but I feel like there's something still attached to you that you have to cut off. So I feel like it's a person with the Page of Wands in reverse. I feel like it's someone who's very immature and someone who's very selfish. And I feel like you have to cut this person off energetically, meaning you have to create a firm boundary around yourself against this person, because I feel like this person, it doesn't matter what they this is the thing, they'll say anything. Do you know what I'm saying? They'll say anything to kind of get their way. And I think that you've been around the block with this person. Like, I feel like you know who this person is. I feel like it's not the first time or the second time that you've given this person a chance. I feel like you're the type of person that will do work on themselves to change, but this person is not. And I feel like it's unfortunate because I feel like you really like this person. But with the Page of Wands in reverse, I see someone who's just very immature. You know, I love the Page of Wands upright. The Page of Wands upright is someone who is a little immature, but it's more in a, you know, the unknown. Everything's possible, right? I can start something from scratch if I really care about it. I can really, you know, move passionately to the things that I love, and with passion and like excitement I can make things happen for my life, right? But it's an innocence, right? It's an innocence, but it's a good innocence, right? It's someone who only wants the best. I remember reading this quote, and it was like if being like saying the truth, if it has no kindness behind it, is just being cruel, right? So there's like a difference between saying the truth and doing it with kindness, and saying the truth and doing it with no amount of kindness, right? Then it's just cruelty, right? And there's like a thin line between that, because saying the truth, do you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm getting with this Page of Wands. There's a thin line between this person, what you want, like between them being upright and in reverse. And I feel like they're in reverse because they've been given a lot of chances by you, Virgo, and they have not done work on themselves, and they continue to not do work on themselves, and it kind of feels a little bit karmic, to be honest. So you're meant to cut this off. I think you already know that this person isn't going to change. The situation surrounding this person is not going to change. And once you do this, there's a catalyst, right? It's a catalyst to this brand new beginning for you. So I feel like you're kind of getting yourself out of karma. Like you're not even in a karmic situation. Again, you're in this like brand new beginning, but there is some sort of thing coming back up that you just have to kind of cut off, right? And I don't even think you have to like be like mean about it. Again, it's not about being cruel. It's about setting a boundary. You set a boundary and the brand new beginning starts for you, right? And again, it's because you showed loyalty to yourself, right? You showed loyalty to yourself. I feel like every time you give someone a second chance, it's not that you're not being loyal to yourself. It's like putting a lot of trust and hope in people and wanting to collaborate with people that you want to trust. But again, this is the energy they come in, right? So they're not balanced at all, right? The masculine and feminine within them is not balanced. So when the masculine and the feminine, right? If they're imbalanced, it could be someone who takes too much. It could be someone who doesn't know how to receive. It could be, you know what I mean? There's an imbalance. There's a skew. You don't want to deal with this person. Straight up, like, don't deal with this person. This catalyst is important in your life, Virgo, because it shows loyalty to yourself. So whatever boundary you need to set it. Now, I feel like the Queen of Air comes up again because there's another judgment that you have to place, and it's for your life, Virgo. It's actually really important. It's on your life. It's like what are you gonna do, right? That's what I'm saying. I feel like Virgo is a person who gives people a lot of chances, and I feel like people like to take advantage of Virgos because, you know, it's like, you know, they think it's Virgo's not gonna care, or Virgo doesn't mind, or if it gets messed up, they can deal with it. Like, people don't care, and I think Virgos, like, they do care, and they don't think the way other people think. So people take advantage of Virgos a lot, and that's what I'm getting. I feel like this old cycle is full of imbalance for you because you kept giving people second chances, and you kept showing people that it was okay to mistreat you, but I don't think that was ever your intention. I just think people suck, and that's what people do, right? That's straight up what people do. People who are in this energy, they only care for themselves, and I feel like you understand that, and that's why, again, you've learned a lot from this old cycle, and you're not going back. So you move forward, right, Virgo? You're moving forward, and I feel like you're kind of getting out of hermit mode, and you're kind of getting out of despair. And like, again, I feel like this is empowering for you to make this decision to choose yourself. I feel like a lot of empowerment coming for you, Virgo. Now, there's something else that you're gonna have to go through, right? Like, this is a hurdle, right? So some of you are here and some of you are here. On the first step or the second step, the Queen of Swords comes out twice, which says to me that you're gonna have another time to place a boundary or judge someone, right? And I feel like with this divine timing card, it's all meant to happen in this way, right? It's all meant to happen in this way. Again, even with the Ace of Wands comes from the divine, right? So in this new beginning, you're thinking of yourself, right? And you're not really giving, it's not that you're not giving people chances, but it's like you have to be firm with you have to protect yourself. You know what I'm saying? Again, people suck, and it's just the reality of, especially this energy, right? This immaturity, this person that doesn't care about anybody but themselves. Like, it sucks, but it sucks that they're like that, but that is the energy, right? That's the energy of this person. They're not balanced. And again, this person, the first person with the Page of Wands, they'll say anything. You know what I mean? They'll say anything. They'll say anything to get what they want. That's what the Page of Wands does. It's someone who's very passionate, but it's like passionate only for themselves, right? Passion for what they want. It has no inclusion of you. And again, Virgo, you have to know this. Like, I feel like you already know this. You've been through a cycle with this first person. So then you get headed to a second time when you're going to have to judge someone. And I don't think Virgo really likes to do that. Like, I don't think Virgo likes to place judgment on others. I feel like, especially, I just don't think like anybody wants to be like the judge here and be like, well, you know, who wants to recount a painful event and to be like, yeah, well, you remember when you did this, this, and this, and you know, like let's go down when you hurt me this bad and you did this to me. Like, nobody wants to do that, right? Like who the fuck wants to do that? So I feel like Virgo here with the Queen of Air, you're kind of understanding that in this new role, in this new beginning, it's kind of like not doing things again that you did in the past, right? And I'm seeing a lot of spiders, Virgo. So if you see a spider, I feel like it's a sign to you, because the spider to me is like, make your dreams. I have a spider card in my animal deck, and it's like, make your dreams a reality. Again, I feel like you're on the way to something really big. But again, you have to judge someone for the second time. And what I'm going to say about the second person is that this is going to really trigger you. It's really going to trigger you. I can see it here with the 10 of Wands. It's going to trigger you, and it might honestly, like, you're not going to know what to do. You're not going to know what to do because there's something about the second person that it's harder than the first person. The first person is more obvious. The second person is, you're not sure. I feel like with the second person, there's something unresolved with this person. The first person, I feel like, that comes up to you, and it's like someone you already know. You know what I mean? Like, look how easy it was for you to cut off. Like, you see the energy, you cut it off. It's easy. They're imbalanced. It's done. Very easy. But with this second one, it's not as easy. Look, we have the Worlds in reverse. We have the Lovers in reverse. We have the Seven of Swords in reverse. It's like someone who, I don't think they want to play you. I think they're just coming in because I feel like they really miss you, to be honest. I feel like they have come a long way to realize that they miss you and that they want to, there's something unresolved between the two of you. Like, there's something here unresolved with the World in reverse. There's something here that's unfinished with this person. And again, maybe this is just ending this like karmic thing, or like, and again, putting boundaries. For everybody, it's going to be different who the second person is, but this second person is going to trigger you, right? And I feel like it's okay to be triggered, Virgo, because I feel like it's okay to be triggered, and it's okay to put judgment on someone. But I don't know if you're necessarily meant to cut the second one off, right? Like, the first one was an easy, this is an imbalanced person. This person is not for me. But the second person, I'm not sure. I don't know if there's necessarily something that, if you're meant to necessarily cut them off. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, the first person I knew was immature and imbalanced, and you need to protect yourself from them. The second person that you're meant to pass judgment on, I don't know if you're necessarily meant, like, they're triggering you because I think, again, there's something with this person that it's either going to remind you of the past or they are actually from the past. But I don't know if you're necessarily meant to also cut this person off. Yeah, this person, they really hurt you. Like, look at this shit. We have the Three of Swords. We have the Eight of Swords. We have the Moon. I feel like you didn't get closure with this person, Virgo. I feel like they might have just left, and you literally got like in a state of depression that you couldn't really get out of for a really long time with the Devil. It's like something about the way that they left you is something that you can never forget. And again, you don't know why like it necessarily happened. You don't know where they went. Like, there's something here that's unresolved, like closure that needs to happen with this person. And again, maybe that's why they're coming up again. Do you know what I'm saying? So I think that this person is going to trigger you when they come in. I don't think you're going to want to talk to this person, because I think that, again, you already know that this person caused you pain. And again, this is the new cycle where you're just being loyal to yourself and you're cutting off people that, you know, are not worth your time. But there's something here that I feel like this person is meant to tell you, right? Because we have the perspective card, the perception card at the very end. And this is like the key card, because it's how you look at it, right? It's how you look at this person. It's like everything is based on perception. So what I feel like they're going to say is, I'm not trying to excuse what they did to you. I don't know what they did to you, but I can see here that I feel like you literally went through hell with this person. We have literally the Three of Swords, the Eight of Swords, the Moon. Like, again, someone who left you and abandoned you, and like you have no idea why they did it. I feel like there's some sort of closure that still needs to happen. Like, the universe is kind of orchestrating this, and I feel like you're meant to hear what they have to say. Again, I don't think that you want to even like deal with this person again. I feel like you want to do what you did with the first person, which was, you already, like, the first person was easy, right? Because you already knew what you were dealing with. The second person is not. And what I'm getting with this is, I don't feel like this person is gonna lie to you. Like, I don't feel like they're gonna lie to you, to be honest. I don't feel like, again, they're a Page of Swords in reverse. So again, it could be the same shit with this Page of Wands in reverse. It could be someone who's just immature and just telling you everything that you want to hear, right? Like, it could be that. And that's kind of what I'm getting. Like, I think like that's how you're going to perceive them. Like, someone who just is saying anything to kind of get their way. Another page that you're dealing with, right? So it seems like you're dealing with a lot of people from the past that are very immature, right? But what I'm getting with this in the perception card is, the Knight of Cups came out sideways, and I didn't know if I should take it, like which way I should take it. But then, because of the cards that are coming out afterwards, I did feel like it should be upright, because we have the Ace of Cups and we have the Ace of Swords and we have the Emperor. So what I'm going to say, Virgo, is the second person, I feel like, is meant to deliver to you something that you deserve. Like, it's something that you are meant to hear. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're meant to deal with this person again. It doesn't mean that you're meant to start this new beginning with this person. But the second person coming in, there is some sort of closure coming for you. And I feel like, again, I don't think that they're necessarily like saying, I think you might perceive them as just saying things because they kind of know what to say. This person seems like someone who's very, like they know you very well, so they know what to say to you. Do you know what I'm saying? And you know that. So like, I don't think you're gonna trust them, right? You're not gonna trust them because you're like, you know what? Like, I know that they know exactly what to say to me. Like, they know what I want to hear. So how can I trust them? But I feel like they're meant to deliver something to you, Virgo. And I think it's something that they took away. You know what I mean? It was something that they took away from you at a time when they were confused, right? So they were confused, and I feel like they kind of abandoned you. And I think this is like some sort of closure for you, whatever they have to say. And I feel like it's been a long time coming, and I think it's actually really fair to you. And you can see it however you want. You could, like with the perception card, you can see it as like the worst thing ever, that this person is coming back because it's someone you don't really necessarily want to ever see again. But I feel like this person is meant to say something to you. They're meant to bring some sort of truth to you. This Ace of Swords is like coming up in everybody's read. So I feel like the sword is really important. The truth is coming out. Do you know what I'm saying? And with the first person, again, I keep going back to the first person. It's not like the first person. It's not. Like, even though it looks like it's the first person, right? Like, immediately you think of it as like the first person, and you're like, I recognize this behavior. I don't want to deal with this person, or this person did something similar to me as the first person. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't want to deal with anyone from my past. These like past people that are immature. This person will say anything. This person just is selfish, just, you know, and you just don't want to deal with it. But then look at the cards afterward, Virgo. Yeah, like, I think they want to explain to you where they've been. I think they want to explain to you why they were confused. I think it's actually the truth. And I think that it's actually coming from a place, like a good place from this person. So that's what I'm trying to say, Virgo. Like, you don't have to listen to them. You can do what you need to do to protect yourself. Again, that's why the Queen of Air is here. But with the sword and the Queen of Air twice, I think that you're meant to get some sort of closure from this person. You can, whatever you want to do with this person, it's up to you. But I feel like this is meant to happen. Like, this person was meant to bring you some sort of closure. And I do see how much they hurt you, and I do see how long you remained in some sort of pain from this person, and it was very hard for you to get out. It took you a lot of work to get out of the cycle that the person kind of left you in, and they abandoned you, and there was unfinished business between the two of you, and this person just left. They were very immature. Again, there's something here about indecision, right? Because we have like indecision twice. So I feel like that's what they're coming to explain to you. And I feel like it is coming from the heart. I feel like they do think like that. I feel like maybe they think that you're their son. And what's interesting is like, I feel like you went into a state of depression when they left. So there's a similar energy between the two of you. We have the sun and the moon out right next to each other. Yeah. It's like, I feel like they felt like the sun left when you left, and you feel like you were put into like sadness when they left. Do you know what I'm saying? Like there's a mirroring of some sort of energy between the two of you, where it was very hard when the two of you were not together, but I feel like this person just didn't deal with it in the right way. Because again, it's like Aladdin. It's like he has only one to choose, but he doesn't know what to choose. So maybe he doesn't choose anything, or maybe he just runs away. I feel like this person just ran away. And now they're coming back, and I feel like they have something to say, and I feel like you don't know if you want to. Again, you're in this Queen of Swords energy, protecting yourself, being loyal to yourself, and you're going to be surprised by this the second person. Let's see if there's divine feminines for you, Virgo. So Virgo, you got Pope Joan, the Pontiff of Possibilities. The possibilities are limitless because the soul is limitless. Again, I don't think you ever expected this other person to return. And I think you just closed off that cycle. You gave yourself your own closure, right? And you moved on with your life. And I see how long it took you to do that. So the fact that this person comes back really, really, really triggers you. That's what I'm saying. You're going to get triggered by this person. But I do see that there is something, the way you're supposed to look at this is differently than the way that you might see it immediately. So I feel like immediately you're triggered, but you need to have some sort of shift in your perception, because yes, it's all good to be the Queen of Swords and cut people off and create boundaries and shit. But you see how the perception card, she has like a pair of glasses where she's seeing things clearly. Like you have to see things clearly right now. And I think again, being triggered is not seeing things clearly. Right? Like being triggered is just being triggered, and it's ego, it's fear. It's like, oh shit, you start to remember all this pain and you're like, I'm not dealing with this. The best thing for me to do is run away. But I think that the second person has something that they have to say to you, right? And I think your perception on them has to shift so you can hear what they have to say. So it's like, instead of being like, you know, this is impossible, there's no, like, I can't, there's no reason, you know, for this person to be around. There is a reason. There is a reason. Like your fear is going to tell you one thing, but if you let the fear go for a little bit and you actually like give it some time, I feel like you'll be curious to see what they have to say. And I feel like they have to say something that's like true. Whatever happens, Virgo, just let the trigger go before you communicate with this person. And I think this is happening because I think that the divine is orchestrating this. The first card was divine orchestration. So yeah, there's like someone who owes something to you, right? So yeah, Virgo. Again, I don't think you think it was possible for this person to come back, but they are. I love you, Virgo. I hope this resonates, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.